What's up, guys? Dustin McDangles back here with another video, and welcome back to the channel. We are back at it here in the season preview series, and in the episode today we're going to be talking about the New Jersey Devils, how they finished off last year with their team stats, individual stats, as well as take a look at their contracts, cap space, and predict what they are going to do this upcoming season. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is completely free. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We are growing the channel like crazy, and it is all because of you guys. So thank you so much. Let's join the community. Hit that subscribe button. But getting into it, the New Jersey Devils had a very surprising year last year, making a nice little deep playoff run with a young team, finishing off the year 52, 22, and 8 for 112 points, just missing out on winning the division by 1 point below the Carolina Hurricanes. Individual stats on the year were very good for a bunch of players. Jack Hughes, 99 points, just one shy of 100 in 78 games played. Nico Hischier, the captain, 80 points in 81 games played. Dougie Hamilton had a very solid year, 74 and 82 plus. He was also plus 23, which I thought was very good for a defenseman. Jesper Bratt, 73 and 82, one of the surprises of the year last year. Dawson Mercer, 56 and 82. Thomas Tatar, 48 in 82, and rounding out the top 10, Halla, Severson, and Sarangovic, as well as Miles Wood, who is no longer on the team. But their top guys definitely played like it last year. And taking a look now at their team projected cap space, they still have $1.9 million left to work with. Draft capital for next season's draft, they've got a first rounder, third, 2/5 and a 6th, as well as 1/7 round draft pick. There are no players on the IR at this point in time, and man, oh man, looking at their contracts, they have some good ones. Contract year players, one of note that they just brought in and traded for Tyler Toffoli, $4.25 million. It's on a contract deal. He's going to be a great addition, as he was one of the bright spots for the Calgary Flames last year. Michael McLeod is on a contract here, 25 years old, $1.4 million. He's playing for a nice little raise. Is my guess he'll get around that $3 million mark if he has a solid year for the Devils. Thomas Nosek coming over, I believe he was with Carolina last year, signed a $1 million deal. You got Dawson Mercer, who's still on his entry-level contract, only 21 years old. Nolan Foote and Chris Tierney, all on ending deals, contract years for them. On the back end, Colin Miller and Brandon Smith. And then between the pipes, you've got Akira Schmid, however you want to pronounce it. He's got a contract year this upcoming year. But their contracts are honestly really solid for their top players. Timo Meier, who they got in a trade from the Sharks last year, is signed at $8.8 million until 2030. Obviously, Jack Hughes, one of the best contracts in the league, $8 million until 2029. Still is only 22 years old. Jesper Bratt, I think, is a little bit of an overpayment, $7.875 million until 2030. And you've got the captain, Nico Hischier, $7.25 for the next 4. Andre Palat, $6 million for the next 4. Another deal, Eric Halla, $3.15 million for the next 3 seasons. Nathan Bastian, $1.35. You've got Curtis Lazar, $1 million for the next 2 seasons. And on the back end, Dougie Hamilton, $9 million for the next 4. John Marino, $4.4 for the next, Dougie, $9 million for the next 5. Marino, $4.4 for the next 4. You got Siegenthaler there, $3.4 million for the next 5 seasons. You've got Kevin Ball, who's a very solid, tall, great young defenseman at $1.05 million. And then between the pipes, Vanacek there at that $3.4 million for the next 2 seasons, I think is a very good deal. Overall, this team has youth. Not a lot of old guys on the team. Palat, only 32. Halla, only 32. Nosek, 31. On the back end, Dougie Hamilton and Colin Miller, as well as Brandon Smith, are in their 30s. But, man, the majority of this team, very, very young. Timo Meier, 26. Hughes, 22. Jesper Bratt, 25. Their captain, Nico Hischier, is 24 years old. You got Bastian at 25. Curtis Lazar, 28. Dawson Mercer, 21. Nolan Foote, 22. The list keeps going on and on. John Marino, 26. Siegenthaler, 26. Kevin Ball, 23. Luke Hughes, I even forgot to mention him. How could I forget that? 20 years old. And then between the pipes, you've got Vanacek at 27 and Schmid at 23. This team is going to be around for the long time coming for a playoff hunt. I think last year, they might have peaked a little early, at least in their thoughts of a rebuild of making it to the playoffs. So I think their expectations going into this year might be a little bit higher than what we thought they would be last year, because I thought, honestly, they were going to maybe squeak into the playoffs or just miss out, but they didn't just make it. They bashed the door down and won the first round, which I thought was very impressive against crosstown rival New York Rangers. This team, I thought that was a good learning curve and experience for them. Getting into my official predictions, I expect this team to do big things this upcoming year. Maybe it's a little harsh to expect them to make a deep run into the playoffs, but honestly, anything short of the second round, again, I think would be a disappointment for these New Jersey Devils. I expect them to be around that 105 to 113 point mark, again, battling for that winning of the division. With the Hurricanes, Rangers, Islanders, Penguins, they'll all be in there this year. It's really going to come down to usually goaltending and injuries. If they can get good goaltending from Vanacek and Schmid, I think the Devils will make a good push because they are deep. They've got at least 3 lines deep of good skill, solid players, and even their fourth line can put you through the boards. On the back end, I think that might be the biggest question mark. Can Luke Hughes, in his first full year in the NHL, step up big and become like that second best defenseman on the team behind Dougie Hamilton? Can John Marino continue to improve and grow his game into a top stellar, not necessarily elite, but very good defenseman in the NHL? Can depth at the forward position make a difference? Does Tyler Toffoli come over and just gel and mesh right in with the team? There's a lot of questions out there, but I think the New Jersey Devils will be able to answer a lot of those this upcoming season with solid play. With being so deep and so young, they'll have their legs deeper into the season. They got that experience last year for making a nice little run in the playoffs. So this is a very scary team. I expect them to do big things this upcoming season, but I want to know what you guys think about the New Jersey Devils. What will they do this upcoming season? Will they shock a lot of people, or are the expectations too high for Jack Hughes or the Hughes brothers and company? Are the expectations too high for them, and will they fall short? I want to know what you guys think down below in the comments, but let me know what you guys think about this video. If you guys did enjoy it, be sure to drop a like on it. If you are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is completely free. Be sure to check out the description. I've got some promo codes for you guys down below for SeatGeek as well as GFUEL. But that's going to be it for this one. I hope you guys did enjoy it. But I will talk to you guys in the next video. But as always, stay dusty.